Retirement for a lot of people is a very appealing thing. You work hard for decades and you finally get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. However, by the time most people hit retirement, they're at the age where they have the time to do many different things, but without the same energy and vigor that they had when they were younger. Hi there, Income Intelligentsia here, real life advice for practical and financial goals. What we want to talk about today is how to retire in 10 years with no money to start off with. Because, let's be honest, everyone wants to live their life as soon as possible. By no means are we saying that this is going to be easy. However, if you're proactive about making changes in your life, it's not going to be impossible. So let's get to it. What we want to do first is define what retirement means to you. It's different for everyone. For some, it may be a beachfront house, expensive cars, and a huge bank account. But for others, it's a cozy house with all their necessities paid for with passive income streams. Always think that retirement is a state of financial independence where you're allowed to live your life without having to double check whether or not you have enough to go by. Retirement is formless up until you decide what it means to you. Defining what it is for you also makes your goals more realistic and easier to plan out. After defining your retirement goal, you'll want to assess your budget. Think of how your day-to-day processes work and how much money goes in and out of your pocket. Contrary to popular belief, it doesn't matter how much money you earn in a month when it comes to saving and creating a budget plan. You can make $1 million a month, but if your expenses match your income, you wouldn't have anything left for yourself in the long run. The reality is that the only money that matters is the one that's saved at the end of the day. Now that we're equipped with the knowledge that we need to see where money goes, we want to be able to accumulate our wealth. Having money saved up is the most important part of preparing for your retirement. But first, having an emergency fund that lasts you for around 3 to 6 months would be handy in times of crisis. So not only are you saving up for retirement, you'll have a safety net when it matters the most. Having that buffer for emergencies and changes in an economy gives you that mental stability in knowing that you have something to rely on when the time comes. That being said, it's also important that you have money saved up so you don't have to rely on credit cards to bail you out. And it doesn't even end there. The added flexibility of having savings allows you not only to be solely dependent on your current income, but also to explore new opportunities for yourself in the future. It's understandable to want things in life, and having a credit card can sometimes tempt you into buying things like electronics, furniture, or expensive vacations. And while we all want to have nice things from time to time, it's important to stay away from high interest debt. In the event that you do use a credit card, try to stick with a low interest option and make it a habit to pay off credit card balances monthly. Accruing interest on your purchases sets you back as it could have been money used elsewhere, and making sure that you minimize the impact of that helps out a lot. As much as possible, if you want to make significant and expensive purchases, it's better to plan ahead and save up for them. Having the discipline to save up for both short-term and long-term financial goals allows you to have a better understanding of how to handle your money, and by extension, your overall decision-making. After securing and saving your money, you'll want to be able to make sure that your money works for you. You only have a finite amount of time to work in a day, so having any means of passive income is a huge benefit. That said, there are many ways you can have your money work for you. You can put your savings into low-fee investment options like index funds. You can start up an online business using your savings as capital. As long as you're smart with how you're saving and investing your money, you'll have no problem doubling the amount of money you're saving. Always remember that while we need a lot of money to retire early, money is still a tool that we can use to further our goals. It's doubly important that we talk about accelerating our income, mainly because while you can control how much you spend, increasing your income helps you save more in the long run. The more you earn, the more you save. The more you save, the more you earn. That said, another way to help you out with this is to invest in training and practical education. Putting money into acquiring new skills like coding or e-commerce will help out in opening up more opportunities for you in the future. The goal here is to find a better paying job that allows you to work less or earn more, or even both. The more time you save on working, the more you can have on making money elsewhere. It's all about making sure that the limited time you have every day is put to use. Investments in stocks, bonds, real estate, or other assets increase your net worth while you do other things with your time, as long as you put in the work to know more. The richest and most successful people in the world got to where they were not because they have one way of making money, but because they have multiple different streams of income. The value that passive income adds to your net worth sets your retirement goals so far back that it's crucial you know about it. Moving on from utilizing your savings, another way of making more money is to monetize your hobbies. If you know you're capable and passionate about something, it's not a bad idea to make it a way to make yourself more money. Going back to our previous point, if you've invested in educating yourself in various topics and you find yourself passionate and willing to do more, you not only allow your savings to grow, you're also growing alongside it. For the most part, a lot of people dread the idea of working more. However, the added benefit of you liking what you're doing and that you're earning from it allows for more freedom in deciding what you want to do with your life, on top of what you want to do when you retire. Educating and equipping yourself with different skills allows you to make better decisions with your life, your finances, and gives you more freedom to make sound financial decisions. Understand that financial independence and retiring in 10 years is no easy feat, but with the right mindset, the proper tools, and the willingness to push through, you're well on your way to retiring in 10 years, or even less. Even when you hit your desired retirement budget, it doesn't always mean that you stop working. It just means that you don't have to work, as you'll have something to fall back on. Ultimately, what we want to help out with here is to let you have the freedom to enjoy your time and your wealth. If you've enjoyed this video and found this helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. We'd like to be able to grow alongside you, and we're pumped to have you in your next video. Stay mentally healthy, and let's get financially fit together.